herb to cure disease. In the modern times, diabetes is more of a lifestyle disease rather than anything else. Neem is widely used by herbal medicine manufacturers and pharmaceutical companies as more and more people all across the world and all across the globe fall victim to diabetes. It is a cause of a number of other diseases like heart disease, blindness, poor circulation, and so forth, kidney failure, or renal disease. Diabetes affects the whole body, because what happens is it causes a diminished blood flow through your microcirculation. So on the capillary level, on the level that the blood is actually delivered to the tissue, those very small vessels get blocked and get narrowed and get closed by diabetes. So that's why you have poor circulation in your feet. That's why you have kidney disease. That's why it causes heart attacks. It can also cause strokes, because these organs get reduced blood, you see, and without the proper amount of blood flow, an organ, cannot function properly. So the neem tree has been found to be effective, and we're going to talk about how it works, in dilating these vessels so that more blood flows to the organ. Now, what about the part of the neem used in diabetes? The neem leaf extracts and seeds are used as an active ingredient as an effective cure for diabetes. So for diabetes, it's specifically the leaf and seeds, or the extract from the leaf and seeds, okay? The leaf and the seeds for diabetes. It has been scientifically proven after a number of tests and research by leading medical institutes that neem parts have high efficiency in treating the disease. Natural neem tablets are being manufactured and exported throughout the world over for treating large number of patients. So now they've made a tablet, a neem tablet is available from the extract of the leaf and the seed. Neem leaf extracts improve the blood circulation by dilating the blood vessels and also helpful in reducing the need for hypoglycemic drugs, drugs that lower your blood sugar. According to scientific research undertaken, neem leaf extracts and seed oil help to reduce the insulin requirement as well. People that are on insulin, if they use neem, the insulin requirement is lowered, which is great. Neem tablets help to lower blood glucose levels. Neem tablets can also be taken as a dietary supplement for prevention of disease. It can be taken like a prophylactic. Now, prophylaxis is the prevention of disease. Like, for instance, if you know that diabetes runs in your family, your mother's diabetic, your father's diabetic, your brother's diabetic, your sister's diabetic, like this. And that means you have a very high chance of getting diabetes. It's not a bad idea to take neem on a regular basis in small doses as a prevention for developing diabetes. So it has a prophylactic effect as well, a preventive effect as well. Ajib. The basis of the neem capsules can be traced to the early Ayurveda use of the herb, which is further strengthened due to research and clinical trials being undertaken by leading research organizations. Now, the reason for popularity of neem in diabetes curing drugs. The popularity of neem-based anti-diabetes drugs is due to the fact that not only are they more effective in curing the disease, but also have no side effects. When it comes to diabetes, they have no side effects. There are no synthetic materials used in the production of the drug. There's nothing chemical used. There's nothing synthetic used. It's all natural components. Neem is considered to be one of the safest medicinal herbs available. The Food and Drug Administration's database does not include any references to neem having any adverse side effects when used in medicines. SubhanAllah. That's very rare, even for herbs, to not have any known side effects. We can't overemphasize this. Neem and hypertension. Hypertension, or high blood pressure, is affecting millions of people across the globe. It is a serious condition which has to be taken care of, as it may be difficult for the heart to pump blood to the body and can also lead to hardening of the arteries. People can suffer from both low as well as high blood pressure. Well, what about the causes of hypertension itself? Let's talk about hypertension itself. Well, it can be high heart rate, fast heart rate. It can be caused by narrowing of the arteries, and most commonly caused by smoking, stress, bad eating habits, obesity, and high cholesterol, of course. These are all lifestyle, problems in our lifestyle. As we say in Arabic, problems in our ma'ashurat, in our daily life, smoking cigarettes on a daily basis, working and living in a stressful environment. Stress is no limit to what stress can do to you physically. Stress can exacerbate and cause any disease. It can make diseases that are mild, moderate. It can make diseases that are moderate, severe. So we can't overemphasize the importance of trying to, have a stress-free environment as much as possible. But these are things that we do to ourselves, like smoking, drinking, overeating, and eating the wrong foods, eating a lot of fatty foods. These are things that we can change, okay? But these are the causes, the main cause of hypertension. Plus, there's also an hereditary or genetic factor with hypertension because it does run in families. Now, neem has been useful in controlling high blood pressure. It has been used for a long time as an inherent part of traditional medicine systems to prevent, control, and cure the disease. Neem seeds and leaves are used to cure hypertension. After passing the initial hurdle, as a result of many research and clinical tests conducted, the efficacy or effectiveness of the wonder tree has been proved to treating the disease very effectively. And we're just about out of time, so bear with me. Neem and heart disease. There are numerous heart disorders and ailments which need attention. These include heart failure, heart attack, angina, heart murmurs, rheumatic fever, etc. The heart needs constant supply of oxygen, which is reduced if the arteries are narrowed or get clogged. Okay, the use of neem increases the blood flow to the heart, and thereby helps heart disease. The causes of heart disease: high cholesterol, high blood pressure, inactive lifestyle, and stress. And these things we can work on. We can work on our lifestyle. We can work on the stress. We can work on the cholesterol by changing our diet, going on a low-fat, high-fiber diet. And the effectiveness of neem in curing heart disease is that it helps to dilate the vessels and supply more blood flow to the heart. And last but not least, parts of neem helpful in curing heart disease. What parts of the tree are effective? The neem leaf extracts are used as an active ingredient in medicines curing heart diseases. Compounds in leaves act as a mild sedative, reduces anxiety and emotional disturbances. It calms you down, and it also controls the heart rate. It slows down the heart rate if you have, tachycardia. If your heart rate is too fast, it has a bit of a anxiolytic effect, as we would say in medicine. It calms you down, calms your heart rate down. So it has other effects other than just dilating the blood vessels. Parts of neem help to delay the coagulation of blood. It helps to prevent blood clots. It helps to stop erratic heartbeats, or what we would call type of irregular heart rates, arrhythmias and irregular heart rates and so forth, like tachycardia and so many of them, atrial fibrillation, ventricular fibrillation. All these things can be life-threatening. It can help to reduce those things. And also the neem herbal tea also has a calming property, and it helps in blood vessel dilation and low blood pressure. So this is a very, very beneficial tree. This is a conclusion of our first program on neem. Inshallah, next week we will conclude our talk about this program, about this particular herb and naturally occurring tree that is existent in this part of the world and in the tropical parts of the world. As always, we entertain your questions and comments. You can write me at Medicine Islam, P.O. Box 111, Sharjah Television, Sharjah, UAE. Or you may send me a fax, 9716-531-1969. As most people choose